Okay, guys, we have more NBA free agent news. First and foremost, though, what's going on? Welcome back to another NBA free agency video, guys. I recently recorded another trade video, guys, which was on Avery Bradley from the Boston Celtics for Marcus Morris from the Detroit Pistons. They ended up swapping out the Celtics and the Pistons. So go ahead and check that out. I will have an annotation at the end of the video for you to go ahead and check that out. If you guys want to keep up on the playlist will be linked in the description down below if you are interested in catching up on the latest NBA free agency news. But other than that, guys, we are talking about a big deal right here, guys. Sources say, no, I'm joking. But guys, the Knicks signed Tim Hardaway Jr. to a 4-year, $71 million offer sheet, guys. So many of you who don't know who Tim Hardaway Jr. is, he is a shooting guard from the Atlanta Hawks. He used to play for the New York Knicks, but he got traded to the Atlanta Hawks, guys, and now he's going back to New York for the New York Knicks. Restricted Atlanta Hawks free agent Tim Hardaway Jr. signed a 4-year, $71 million offer sheet with the New York Knicks, league sources told ESPN. Hardaway, a 25-year-old shooting guard, has spent the past 2 seasons in Atlanta after spending his first 2 in New York. The Hawks will have 2 days to match the offer, which contains a 15% trade kicker and a player option in the 4th year, per sources. Hardaway, 6'6", had a breakout season in 2016-2017 for Atlanta, scoring 14.5 points in 28 minutes per game. In particular, Hardaway flourished after the Hawks traded Kyle Korver to Cleveland midway through the season. In the final 6 weeks of the regular season, Hardaway averaged 18 points in 32 minutes per game, hitting 38% of his 3-point attempts. New York, under the team president Phil Jackson, traded Hardaway on draft night in 2015 in exchange for the rights to point guard Jerian Grant. Hardaway thrived offensively but struggled at times on the defense in New York, which selected him in the first round of the 2013 NBA draft. He has become a more well-rounded player with the Hawks, who transformed him by initially benching him and sending him to the NBA's D-League. Hardaway eventually developed into a key rotation player for Atlanta and started games for the club late in the regular season and in the playoffs. Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer said retaining Hardaway was a priority for Atlanta entering the offseason. If the Hawks elect not to match the offer sheet, Hardaway will return to New York, which would then face a decision with incumbent shooting guard Courtney Lee. Lee, a 9-year veteran, has 3 years remaining on the 4-year, $52 million contract he signed with the Knicks as a free agent last season. This is the Knicks' first major move in free agency under general manager Steve Mills, who is the club's top decision maker in the wake of owner James Dolan's decision to part ways with Jackson late last month. The Knicks have told agents and rival executives that other priorities in free agency include trying to trade Carmelo Anthony and finding a point guard to help ease the NBA transition for rookie Frank Ntilikina, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, I'm sorry guys, whom New York selected with the 8th overall pick of the 2017 NBA draft. The club has been in contact with free agent point guards Derrick Rose, Rajon Rondo, and Shelvin Mack, per sources. So guys, pretty interesting talks right there, guys, with the New York Knicks trying to re-sign Tim Hardaway after sending him away back in 2015 draft night, guys. So pretty interesting right there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a great player, but he showed a lot of bright spots last season with the Atlanta Hawks, guys. I remember watching some of the games where he has really developed as a player, guys. He's a really very talented shooting guard, guys. And if the Knicks sign him up, when we sign him, then that would be amazing, guys, for their roster. But other than that, guys, thank you for listening to this podcast. If you enjoyed and want to look at more podcasts, guys, go ahead and click the annotation on the screen. It's going to be up in the right-hand corner, I believe. As well as check out my social media links, Instagram and Twitter, guys. Hit that follow button so that you know whenever a video goes live, as well as subscribing if you are new and liking the video. That would be much appreciated. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you guys later.